Welcome back to the Cats Connection News. Today I'm doing a band interview with
Lily Meyer.
So Lily, what instrument do you play?
I play the clarinet.
And that is
part of the woodwind family.
So like the one that Squidward plays off of SpongeBob?
Yes.
Okay, so that's so freaking cool. How many songs do you know?
Too many. Like, I could go rattle off a couple that still have left an impact on me, but I'll tell you what, if you wanted me to list every single song I've ever played, this would be too long. It'd have to be a podcast.
What is your favorite song to play solo?
Solo, I think it'd have to be the solo I did, but I'll be real, was not my favorite. I cried. It was my first time ever doing any competition stuff. I personally liked Afterburn Relaunch. We did two of them. One was Afterburn, one was Afterburn Relaunch. That was pretty good, my personal favorite so far.
Why did you pick that instrument?
Well, actually, I was with my mom. My mom had played band before as well. She played the tuba, and apparently my great-grandmother, had played the saxophone. But as I went and tried out every instrument, because it was just like a room with a bunch of different instruments, I came to the innate realization that, man, a lot of these are right-hand dominant. I'm left-handed, so I was looking around, and I wanted to do the drums. I wanted to do percussion, but you want to know what I was told? I don't have good enough the rhythm. So,
like rhythm or coordination?
Rhythm.
Okay.
A little disclaimer. You need rhythm for band, point blank. Coordination helps as well, but rhythm you need. So I was like, okay, so I tried the clarinet. I made a noise from it. They were like, yep, here you go. And I've been playing it ever since.
Why did you... Well, that basically answers my third question on why you started playing in band. Because your family did?
Well, I was just bored and I wanted to, actually.
So it's just kind of been a hobby ever since?
Yeah, I was in 5th grade. There's not a lot of thought process there.
And do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy it. There's definitely been a lot of ups and downs in band. There always is and will be ups and downs in anything that you did. But there was definitely a lot of up and downs in band.
What has been your biggest accomplishment in the band so far?
My biggest accomplishment, I think, frankly, will have to be the pure amount of improvement that I have made in this year alone. Because, so I'm gonna explain something to you. I don't know if you know much about it. So we have different parts in songs, obviously, but there is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. God, don't want to be fifth, but basically that is how hard the song is for most songs. There's a rating level, but you want to give the first part to someone who's really good. The third part can go to someone who isn't the best. I was always given part 3s because I wasn't good. I wasn't the best. And now, mostly because my past clarinet predecessors have left, I've had to step up a lot, but I think it has done me it has done a lot to make sure that I have actually improved. So it's actually part of the reason why I'm going to be like, yeah, man, I'm doing band in college.
So
That
actually goes along with my next question. Do you want to go anywhere with your music?
Well, since I am going into law, I'm trying to go into corporate law at this time. It doesn't have a lot to do with band, but I am going to join the band program. So it's going to be, band, for the next 4 years.
So, what would you say are your least and most favorite things about being in band for my last question?
That's a difficult one. I think my favorite part about band is the connections that you make. Because you make a lot of connections. You get to do a lot of things that most people don't. Like, if I wasn't in band...
Especially with our school being so small.
Yeah, like, if I wasn't in band, I would have never gone to Six Flags. We went to Six Flags for a competition. I would have never tried a roller coaster. I'll give you a heads up. Hate roller coasters. I tried a wooden roller coaster because apparently they're the most tame roller coasters.
Oh my goodness, no they're not.
Yeah, I wasn't told to take off my glasses, so I almost lost my specs. Luckily it wasn't these ones. These are too cool to lose.
But I love your star glasses.
Thank you. But I think the pure opportunity I get to do and the fact that I get to sit back and go, man, this is nice. But there have been a lot of things that I would say have definitely not been good for my band career and what I see it as till this day. Back whenever I first started to join, because in 5th grade, this is a common phenomenon. There's a lot of, there's an onslaught of kids who join band and then they dissipate. So I had a band director who is no longer with us. I'm not a fan of this band director. I don't think he did much for me, but I don't know if I should name drop. I highly doubt he even remembers me at this point. We played this song called Colliding Visions. I don't remember why. I hated this song with every fiber of my being. I was in 5th to 6th grade. Hated it. And I don't use that term lightly. I dislike it to my very core. Anytime I hear it, it sends a shudder of just pure anguish down my spine. But whenever I was struggling, because I have a couple learning disabilities and I'm dyslexic, which causes things to not quite register properly with my brain, which is fine. We all learn at our own pace. Exactly. Mine's just considerably slower than the rest.
Okay.
So I had my instrument and I was like, man, I really want to quit because I was crying every day in band. I was a crybaby, and you know what? That's okay. So I went up to him and went, I want to quit. He said, gotta wait till the end of this concert. I went, okay. And then I went up to him another time because you're supposed to look up to this dude. He is the person you have to go for advice. You don't know anything about this instrument, and I don't know the internet at this time. And he looked me in the eyes and went, the reason you are failing is because you are making yourself fail. I was in the 5th grade. I was either in 5th or 6th. Yeah. Most people would have quit there, right? Would have just said, nope. Most parents would have stepped in there, right? Nope. I continued on with band, and there was a lot of other moments like that in my band career. Then we had Harmon. Harmon, we all know Harmon at this point. We love Harmon. He did a lot to make this band bigger and better than it was. I remember the first day I entered a band, I actually thought I entered the wrong room because I saw just an onslaught of people walk out of the room. No, I entered the right room. Just that many people quit because of our last band director. And I could have turned around. I could have said, yep, I'm going to quit too. I didn't. I didn't quit. I walked back in there. There was 5, maybe 6 of us at the time. And you know what? Most of those people who were in band back then are still in band. The only reason they ain't is because they moved. So I sat down a lot and I'd practice my instrument. I actually recently bought my own instrument, which I love it. It's a Yamaha. I love Yamaha. It's a great brand. They make everything from instruments to four-wheelers. I do personally have access to a Yamaha four-wheeler. It is very good. Don't ride them in town. It's illegal. But yeah. And I was always so frustrated because I felt like I was just always behind. Because I was. Now this is going to be a bit foreign because I don't think you know all the fingerings for a clarinet. But basically the instrument goes like this, and you'd have your pinkies out.
Okay.
But I kept sliding them behind the instrument, so I couldn't do this thing called breaking. Oh, what is it called? It's called getting over the break. It's where your notes go high.
Okay.
I couldn't do that, and I was like, why? Why can't I do that? Oh, why? And I'd go home and I'd cry about it because I was a child and I couldn't get the help that I needed, and my band director, bless his heart, he had a lot to worry about. He never realized what I was doing wrong. So I was sitting there so frustrated and angry that I was like, I am going to quit. I am going to give up on this line. I didn't. I don't know why, but I didn't. Great choice. So I sat down with Malia Moultrie. Love her to death. I actually called her my reed dealer because she'd give me reeds because you need reeds. She was the first person and only person to ever realize that the reason I was struggling to get over the break so badly was because I did push my pinkies underneath the instrument.
Well, Lily, I have to say, you graduate in how many, 2 months, 1 month?
I don't know, man. I'm not paying attention. I think it's
Is it March or April?
The one that starts with an M.
Okay, so it's still March.
Yes.
Okay, so you graduate in 2 months.
Yes.
I'm quite inspired to see where you end up.
Thank you.
Especially with your music, because you're one of you're definitely one of like the better people in our band.
Well, I'm also one of the oldest. And
Very true.
The only clarinet
I was
in the
like,
band.
you're one of our seniors, so you've been here the longest.
I've seen the most band directors.
I'm just very excited to see where you end up, Lily.
Yes, yes.
Thank you so much for sitting down with me. This has been our Cats Connection band interview.